Okay, so on the next episode of What Am I Doing with My Life, I am now going to figure out how to enable these zones on the DMP XT30. So again, I have no idea what I'm doing. I've just been doing this by watching YouTube videos and also reading the manuals for these different components here. So basically, I think that what I've done is I've set up a fire zone. So I'm going to test that now by shorting this. And you can see here that I've made the keypad very angry. We tripped a fire zone, so to clear that, the first thing you have to do is enter your user code, which is 99 for the default, and then you go in here to the menu, yes, master code, reset, and that should clear it. I may have to clear the alarm again, but you can see that the red goes away. So how exactly do you do that? Well, you can't just take, a metal thing and start like poking it in here. You can see here that zone 2 has this little metal thingy. I don't know what the name of it is, but for all intents and purposes, I'm going to call it a thingy for this video. We have a thingy going to Z2, which is zone 2, and then to ground. Now, if I don't have this on, I will get a trouble message on the keypad that says, zone 2 trouble. So before I thought I could just program a zone and not have anything on it, and then it would be okay, and I could just short it with my pliers here to set it off. Not so much. You actually do have to put this is it a resistor? I don't know. Forgive me for the people that actually know what this thing is. This resistor thing, you have to put that on first, and then you can actually short it. So it has to be in like this ready state of a certain impedance, I guess. You can see here that the impedance is listed on I think that's the term. Again, if you're an electrician, let me know, because I am definitely not, and I have no clue what I'm talking about. This 1K ohm on each zone, that's what this thing is for, I believe. So if it's not at 1K ohms, then something's wrong. So there has to be that thingy there. Or maybe it's serving another purpose. I don't know. That's what it seems to mean to me. Feel free to go in the comments and let me know how I'm confusing things. Again, I'm not an electrician. I'm not a DMP technician. I don't work for any dealers. I'm just an enthusiast. And my goal here is to really just figure out how to make these systems work, because I think a lot of people would be interested in that. So we're going to set up a zone from scratch. So we're going to start with the programming aspect of it. So we're going to go into Programmer. So the first thing you have to do when you're in Programmer is you have to take this pin and reset the pin, put it on, take it off. You got to be really gentle with it. I don't want to like rip the thing off. And then I'm like looking at it through the camera, sorry. Put it back on to store on one side so that it's not shorting. Then go in here to your keypad, go to PROG, go to command up until you get to zone info. Go to zone info, hit the little button here, and we're gonna do zone 3. Actually, let's do zone 4 because I don't want to have any issues with things being too close to each other. So let's do zone 4. Then you hit this button here, I think. Or no, you hit command. And it's unused, so you have to type it in. So you have to do, I'll just do a door. So you type the number and then a corresponding space up here. So you look at the DMP keypad manuals, they'll tell you how to type stuff in to the keypad. So basically R corresponds to the third space up here. Okay, once that's in, you hit command, I think, yep, and then zone type, hit the select button, scroll through. So this is night, day, and exit. Fire, emergency, something like that. So I think that for this one we want to do, not really sure which one it's supposed to be here. PN, SV. I forget what A1, A2 means. I don't know, let's go with exit. And then area, this is perimeter, sure. Next zone, no. So let's see if there's any other things here. Disarmed, open, none. And then the output. So this is scrolling through like if each of the conditions of the circuit, what should happen. So if it's shorted, it should be none. So I don't know if that's correct. Armed, open, alarm. Armed, short, alarm. Yeah. So you have to arm the system first, and then it'll trigger an alarm if it's short or open. So I don't know what any of this crap is. Entry delay 1, sure, whatever. Traffic count. I think this is for like if you have like a, so then you can confirm it. I think that we were working on zone 4, yes? So zone 4, it'll say door. Okay, great. So then the next thing we have to do is actually put this in. So once that's done, just hit next zone to get out of that. Go to command until you get to stop. Press that button right there. Okay, and then the next thing that you need is one of these whisker things. You know, if someone could just tell me the name of it, that would be great. I'm pretty sure we'll get a trouble code here in a second. Or maybe not. Maybe this whole video will be a fail and it won't work. So let me just go ahead and set up this camera here. Oh yeah, here we go. There's the trouble code. So this means that this beeping means that there's a problem. And it's not because of the bell, because the bell won't alarm like this. But hopefully it'll tell us that zone 4 is not ready. I think that this is because, yeah, zone 4, it should say. I don't know, but you can silence it just by hitting this back button. And it may just keep going off. So the next thing we're gonna do here is we're gonna put the little whisker on. So I've been told that the best thing to do is to, when you're dealing with these things where you have a positive and a negative, or you have a red and black wire, that it's a good idea to just go ahead and do the ground first. So stick this into the ground port all the way through. Don't let it fall on the PCB like that. That's probably not a great idea, especially if it was connected to something that was putting out power. Go ahead and screw it in, and then kind of massage this other end here. Now, if you were actually installing some sort of door sensor, then obviously I don't think that you would put one of these in. Maybe you would. I think you might have to somewhere along the line. And then attach that in like this. And then hopefully that'll work. Okay, so because it's an exit and the configuration, all that configuration really is it sets it to some sort of category that corresponds to an alarm action. So anything with an exit alarm action has some sort of, you know, thing with it. I hope that I set the zone template right. All right, so now let's go ahead and arm it. And to do that, you just hit command, or you can just type the code right in, I think. Do all. Okay, and it just does it without a code, which is interesting. Actually, no, I don't want it to count down. That's ridiculous. We're not gonna wait a minute. We're not gonna wait a minute for this. Well, we might end up having a problem here because, there we go, system off. Okay, I just kept hitting 99 in command until it went away. So that's, okay. So let's go to perimeter because that might have an instant arm feature. No, they don't have an instant. Okay, cool. So we'll just do, yeah. Okay, there it is, instant. So now I'm going to short it. So this should put the the zone into the short state. So you can see here that the little cat whisker thing is on zone 4 and ground. So take the pliers like this. I'm sure that this is completely unsafe and stupid, but I'm going to do it anyways. Bridge it across the zone where the Z4 and the ground is, and then hopefully it'll go off, or maybe it won't. Maybe it will go off, maybe it won't. I don't know. Maybe the whole video will be an epic fail. It's very possible. Alright, maybe if I just go like this more. There we go. And that's how you set up a zone. Connect them together somehow. You know, either you're connecting the devices. You may, I have to go look at the manual to see if you actually have to put these on in every zone, but you can see that's how you can configure it as a fire zone, or as an exit zone. So you can just disarm it. I don't have a 4-digit code. Alarm, verify, or cancel, and then it clears out. And because it's not a smoke, you don't have to reset it. So I think that should pretty much clear it. And that's how you add a zone, I guess, in a DMP system. And that's how you test it. Hope this was helpful. I'll let you know what the next step is for my for this test system. Probably going to add on the wireless module next, but thanks for watching.